Next time it's going to be 1-2.
And we're back, and the opening rush has begun. Love the contrast of these jerseys, if we can call them jerseys. Yeti versus No Name.
Pink versus yellow.
It's funny, it's like a very popular brand versus a brand known as a no-name brand.
Yeah.
So color contrast as well as capitalism contrast. Shots fired back and forth. Big foot here on the left. Hopefully we'll stomp when he throws. And the return of Nixon we've been talking about earlier. Burden the throw on No Name. Play coming from center. Nixon, the thrower. Well blocked.
He's been a very good guard. Very good guard this from every game I've seen of him today. Him and Jones.
So where is that one ball? It's okay on the right end. Oh no, actually we've got the number 2 here on Yetis holding on to it. Now you Manitobans often talk about, yes, you use the word guard instead of wing, but that strategic idea of having that person hold it, we'd want him to be a little bit more active with the ball.
Just instead of sort of using it to protect yourself, you almost want to protect the teammates too.
Up and that would have been a super cool catch if he wasn't way off court.
Oh, the catch counts?
No. Oh, what?
He was way off.
Oh, I guess we're the ones that were kind of eyeing him for this moment. He didn't even know that he had done that hop out shot and a team catch.
There you go.
So, and a term that you might not be familiar with is shadowing back. So
Yes.
often you can see a team kind of forms a W sometimes. So you have kind of the players who are moving forward. And you see sometimes someone hangs back. That's actually not a bad thing. That's you're 8 to 10 feet behind where a target is. That means that 8 to 10 feet more of deceleration of the ball.
I'd say if you're going to be doing those shadow catches or even just sticking back, you always want to still be alert as well.
Big time.
Looks like I was a skim there.
Burden of throw will be on head ref. Delicadale saying no. But do you think he's doing like X marks the spot? Like that's like seems like a clear target to me. And a shoe shot. Was it a catch? It was a team catch. Speaking of being heads up, as I think Sadat there on the right, ball hit the shoe of the player inside of him. And he was kind of like, darn. But Sadat just quickly grabbed the ball, ran forward, and that was a catch.
Yeah. I'm honestly surprised with this Yeti team that there's not a player that has a little sort of thermos or something on the back of their shirt.
Yeah, no one's called like soup or cocoa. Shot clock counting down against No Name. Mullen with a big throw on Bigfoot. Did like a cool dude walk to get off, eh? Just
a little slide off.
Saunters.
Almost get the trophies here.
Yeah, hey now.
Protect the hardware.
Slicing that left side, great throw. So far, pretty dominant performance here by No Name.
A lot of foot shots too. Like they're throwing exactly where you want.
Yeah, and that timing was good. As we saw that counter. As someone's throwing, that's when they're the most vulnerable. Your body opens wide up. Shot clock counting down.
Oh my.
McMullen snipes.
Wasted no time with that one.
Wonderfully friendly Angelica Dale, clarifying with her other ref why she said go back on, and it was very close to the line, but it was not a line out. And burden to throw is on No Name. Play call coming from the centers. 4 at the line, 2 together.
It is very interesting with Yeti how they have like the number 2 and number 6 holding the balls instead of the, normally you would have 1 and 6 in the corner positions so they can actually push up and protect. But
2 throws together and the catch, bringing back McMullen. Hard throws, well done.
Bigfoot having a very unfortunate start to this game. Big throws, but even better catches.
Do you think with Bigfoot he was just like more so focused on Yeti the creature? Like, hey guys, I thought we were saying what supernatural creature we were. Didn't think we were sellouts for a corporate brand. Boy, would he be surprised to see No Name here.
Oh, yeah. It's honestly too bad that there's not more players on Yeti that have some names on the back of their jerseys. I like some of these. You got the Bigfoot, you got Badass. One of the other players on the sideline, he has something I can't see what it was.
Yeah, it's something I don't want to pronounce.
No, it's fair. That's fair.
And 1, 2.
Oh boy. Looks like X marks the spot here was just a little bit out of bounds.
Big rips. Oh, and staying inbounds. This Yeti player, or
I think he might have stepped out and then pushed up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very, very dramatic either way. Ball is up and uncatchable. Good pressure provided by No Name team. Bigfoot eventually gets the ball. You can see he's decided to be the right wing because if it was a tough start on one side, mix it up. Lots of work in transition here, and Nixon showing the skills. Yeah, that's what you want to see. Go all the way, make it convincing, and then you can go check in with your team what the play call is. So it goes right into the basket.
You can definitely tell a lot of these players on No Name have definitely played for a while, or at least know a lot of the more high-level strategies, plays, and techniques and everything. It's nice to see. Huge rush up.
Well coordinated too. A good survivability here by the final 2 Yeti players. No Name with the play call. Swiping that ball away is Bigfoot.
They're always so close to that back line. It's scaring me. It's almost been their worst enemy this game.
And so, yeah, the league play that you're used to often uses nets, right?
Yes.
So that's a game changer for skill development too. Is once you are used to what we'd often call wall ball, getting that court awareness is its own leveling up.
I think that's the big step up is getting used to those lines and almost getting to a point where you don't even have to look back, you don't have to look to the side. You're aware of how many almost steps it takes to get.
All right,
that works. Yeah. Close the eyes and pray for the catch.
Yeah. Used his face as a backboard and swished it in. And a familiar spot for Bigfoot, but had active blocking. Swipes 1, swipes 2, no catch
almost
this
had
time.
that one.
clock counting down against Yeti. And the charge, 1, 2.
He's very active.
A trade situation, good move, but it was in favor of Yeti. Up, 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 up.
Ball in play.
Ball in play, okay.
He seems to do a lot better with the more space on the courts.
Yep.
Seems to be his game here.
Hard throw, good hit. Swipe this one, unfortunately, into body.
Nixon once again.
Yeah,
Stepping up.
And it's unfortunate there too, is like that the kind of block style of a swipe.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Because more often than not, you may get the initial contact with the ball, but then it could either get the inside of your forearm or your leg or something, like in this case with Bigfoot. It got the leg there. But
yeah, ironically, I almost would rather a more violent swipe.
Yeah.
To prevent it from, like we kind of said, like if it's maintaining its forward momentum at you, you're just kind of turning it, and so you kind of want a more like a right angle turn, of like get away from me.
Just like an authoritative block. Just get out of my face.
And a great catch and brilliant reaction from Sadat. Just
It's almost like a little flex there too.
Yeah. Staring him down as he gets out. Lots of balls. Couple on target. And
my goodness.
Speaking of catch, brought that excitement up to the attack zone. We're at the end of the first half. Going to be clarifying.
I don't know if that catch would count then. She did blow the whistle, I think, before he released. He should be
on further review. Mr. McMullen is off the board. Although, no, wait. He was just acting as coach captain there because there's 6 players.
Oh, yeah.
It's fired back and forth. No damage. Retriever lets one go on court. Let's see the work of the badass here. Unique throw style. Does not connect. Oop.
It's just crazy to see so many of these. Oh, man.
The pitch and the catch and a hit again.
Sadat on fire. He's cooking. He's definitely feeling it that round.
So maybe cooking some pasta with cheese seasoning, not to be called craft dinner.
As long as it's no name brand.
Some instant noodles.
Gotta be, yeah.
Their opposition is president's choice.
Funny enough. See, funny enough, back in Winnipeg, in one of our divisions, I have a work team that I had entered. And I work at Costco, so we had called ourselves Kirkland Signature.
Yeah, here, it's out. Okay, yeah.
So I was actually talking to Nathan Herbert on No Name and saying that eventually I got to bring that team out here.
Absolutely.
Get a little No Name versus Kirkland Signature going.
Your team only travels in bulk.
Oh my goodness.
Taking the moment. So that's still on fire there. Yeah.
Bringing it to the second half.
Doing the good, the apology hand up because there was a pow right to the forehead, as you're able to do.
That got a little chaotic there.
Out. And Nixon taken out. Gibson now taking that left wing. Crosser taking out Sangster and
another
Sadat.
big catch.
Okay, this is the moment here. Let's see if the final 2 players for Yeti, often the survivors, but the veteran McMullen might be leading the way here yet again.
It's interesting to see Yeti's left corner almost, instead of using the space around her she's almost just squaring up, ready for a catch regardless.
Oh, that unique throw style worked out again. I feel like, do you know anyone in Manitoba who does the kind of that kind of I don't even know how to describe
like
it.
a sidearm throw?
Like the discus. Yeah.
I mean, obviously I'm biased, so right away I'm going to say Mike Bailey from Apex. He does a little spin to it too, little twirl around and release.
But it's the smile that makes it a killer throw.
Oh, always. He connects with it sometimes too, especially on the feet. It's so perfect.
I feel like it's a little bit more common with some USA players.
Yeah.
Two to the line, quickly 1-2. Coordinated as low throws, but too low. Oh, McMullen vulnerable in that one. Ball going short. Uh-oh, disarmed.
Good block initially, but just didn't have the grip.
7.5 minutes left. 6-0 lead. Sans Nom is vibing. We just had just standout performances. It went from Nixon, I felt like that previous match. And then Sadat had 2 minutes where he had a power up or something.
Oh, he's killing it. He's doing so well. Great block there.
I would say when we're talking about kind of the skill development going from rec to competitive, but then other things we're kind of going from the individual style to the team style. But other is just and ones, it's just endurance of recovery of how to do 8 hours and on and off, and then the next day play again.
Yeah.
But the emotional side of, and you can shout out to your Apex team of hey, made it to third place match and performed at it.
Yeah.
Talk about vibes and energy for a team, but maybe you've seen that the other two is when a team can really get down on themselves being behind, it becomes like a self-defeating prophecy, right?
Yeah, I think that's, so obviously with physical ability, that can be the toughest part, is sort of keeping up, strength-wise and everything, and then cardio. But I think even bigger than that is your mental strength. The mental game plays a huge part, huge part. You can be your own killer on your own play. If you're not feeling it and you're being down on yourself, it can affect your play huge.
Yeah. The emotional energy, if you kind of get cold mentally, it's like to turn your body into a stone. And that's why, if you're an encouraging team player, that can make all the difference.
Oh, yeah.
As we take another shout out.
I was just going to say, huge shout out to Mike Bailey then. Honestly, anybody on Apex, again, I'm biased, but it's hard not to like those guys.
Let's see if there's a counter, and good work in transition, charging at the line. Lots of balls fired.
Very aggressive by Nixon.
One left. And that is exactly what you want. It didn't work out for her in this moment, but I honestly think it's not even done enough at the competitive level as trades.
No.
If I was coaching a team, I'd have to be if you're up 2 players, still alive, and we're just going to have a basic math lesson of 5 divided by 3, okay? 4 divided by 2, 3 divided by 1. It's the ratio just goes so much in your favor.
It really does.
And yet it can be incredibly rare.
Well, especially if your team is up, I would rather, take those trades if you can. Almost not really sacrifice yourself, but you could play a little bit more aggressive, especially if your team is down points and you want to get that round done quicker. Take those trades, especially if it plays in your advantage on that round. And,
obviously, it's a little too obvious here that if Nixon were to trade with his opposing player, it's a point.
Yeah.
But kind of earlier in this, I might even encourage a player. There's a device in baseball practice called the Iron Mike, no relation to Mike Bailey, and it's just the pitching machine.
Yeah.
And it's a very standard throw, essentially. And I think it'd be useful for players to develop their accurate slow, because if you're only 8 feet away, accuracy can sometimes be tough because it's just you're just trying to boop someone right ahead of you.
Yeah, it's easy throws that you can sometimes
and it's
up.
not your traditional wind up throw or like that full body. It's just get it out quick, but get it on body.
Yeah.
And you could be a helpful contributor because again it goes to sacrifice versus individual.
Yeah, definitely.
And
Huge
there
hit by
was a good
Jones.
trade situation, but it worked out for Jones.
Looks like the throw on him might have hit ground first. Close one.
Third and the throw on Yeti. 3 minutes remaining in the second half. Ball's up and uncatchable, except by the ball retriever.
So aggressive.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And again, this kind of has worked out for the no-name team. When they do square up against someone, they've come out as the victor versus I would have been more than happy if Sadat had been a sacrifice there for that out.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the vibration on that trophy.
Oh, my goodness.
It's still going. Even Herbert there on the sidelines.
Yeah. It's still going.
And it.
Oh.
Refs.
Don't know. He sort of used the ground to squeeze it down. I don't know if it would be a catch.
Well, did his elbows hit the ground as the completion of the catch?
Oh, calling a catch.
Catch then out.
Interesting.
So it could be I caught it and then my momentum brought me up.
Yeah.
And let's see what Bigfoot does. Behind here, 3 players to 1. Watch that slide though. Rips it.
He's got the longer arms too, so he can have a faster release. Get a little bit more velocity out of it too.
Jones readies. Sends it low. Okay, watch out for Sadat though.
Oh, he's ready for those.
See, this is, feel free to send your, oh man, dangerous. Up, 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 up,
Ooh.
up.
That was close to the back line. I think it was on toe. Oh, I guess he did step out. Looked like he had his heel up there, but.
Ready, set, delivers. Keeping it wide of McMullen's grippers. Great sliding. That was stylish. Jones.
Good
Too
movement
high.
by Jones.
Yeah. Up, down. And a good move there by. Oh, MVP moment, Jones.
It's a nice slide to throw, though.
And then that's another spot where you can have that 3-point catch. And you can kind of more towards shoulder. The trick is kind of avoiding chest. And it ends up being like that chicken wing style
Yeah,
catch.
a little chicken wing.
But and then if you get the second hand on it, that's more like a football. Like
Yeah, just like sort of hug it.
Yeah. And you're trying to snuff out that momentum and avoid it from kind of ricocheting off body, right?
Yeah.
And if you've got the hand-eye erection, go ahead and try and hand grip it. But so
Yeah.
often people are just slightly off. Whew. Heat seeker tagging him back and forth.
Ooh.
Greedy fingers out of Nixon.
Oh, so many greedy fingers
But
there.
some great grips out of McMullen. See, is Kulos going to be sneaky here in the middle? No, she's like, I'm going to just pass it to you guys.
Gibson is
vibing.
feeling it. Watch the blocking.
Down. Mitch, what does your game clock say the time is? Oh, okay. That confirms that we are at the end of the second half.
That is it. Looks like a 7-0 final.
7-0. Congratulations. Sonsnam, no name, taking on Yeti. Moving on in our schedule. We will be watching next Active 8, or Activi 8, versus the Fancy Rec team. Well, I sure do hope they live up to their name. And so tune in a couple minutes, and we'll be watching this team take. Oh yeah, and actually, Mitch said in my ear. So this is also the final round robin match of the co-ed rec level team, and then so we'll have this match and then a 15-minute break, and then the mixed rec playoffs begin. And so it's going to be a couple hours of playoffs.